God is in tears. He's been trying to warn you for hours. This is your final chance. Don't skip. If you ignore this time, you'll regret it deeply. Open this immediately before 11:55 p.m. My beloved child. Listen closely, because something in your life is trembling, shifting, and calling your name in a voice you have ignored for far too long. And tonight, before 11:55 p.m., that voice refuses to remain silent any longer. You feel it, don't you? That strange pull in your chest. That sudden thought that appears out of nowhere. That soft ache, as if someone unseen is trying to reach you again and again. Don't skip now. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is a reason you opened this exact moment. Not a second earlier. Not a second later. Your soul was guided here because a message has been trying to reach you for hours, and heaven cannot let you miss it again. Tonight, the air itself feels different around you. Your spirit has been restless, your mind distracted, your heart carrying a weight you cannot explain. And do you know why? Because God has been whispering your name. Softly at first. Then urgently. And now, with tears running down divine eyes, pleading for you to hear what He has been trying to show you. Don't skip. You will understand why in just a moment. There is something that has been stalking the edges of your life, not in darkness, but in destiny, an unopened blessing, a long-delayed breakthrough, a miracle that has circled you again and again, waiting for you to finally lift your head and receive it. But every time the sign appeared, you brushed it off. Every time the nudge came, you got busy. Every time your intuition screamed, you silenced it with doubt. But tonight is different. Tonight is final. Not final in a fearful way, final in a divine, cosmic, once-in-a-lifetime way. Your path is reaching a turning point, and if you ignore this moment, you will regret the opportunities your future self is already crying for. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Right now, heaven is closer to you than it has been in months. There is a glow around you, unseen but unmistakable, as if the universe itself is bending toward your timeline, ready to place something in your hands that you lost, prayed for, or thought you would never see again. And yet, your hesitation has blocked it. Your overthinking has delayed it. Your fear has pushed it away. But this time, heaven refuses to let you sabotage what is meant for you. My beloved child, a shift is coming. A door is unlocking. A message is arriving. And God needs you to hear it before the clock hits 11:55 p.m., because after that, the window changes, the energy resets, and what is meant for you might take much longer to return. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting. You are about to understand why you were guided here. Your name has been spoken in the highest realms. Your tears have been counted. Your silence has been heard. And your breakthrough has been prepared in a way that will leave you breathless. But for you to receive it, for you to finally step into the life that has been waiting, you must listen to what comes next. Stay till the end. This is only the beginning. A soft trembling is moving toward you now, almost like the air is shifting to make room for a truth that has waited too long to be spoken. My beloved child, let your heart be still for a moment, because what you are about to hear will reach the deepest corners of your soul. There is a reason your spirit feels heavy one moment and strangely hopeful the next. It is because two timelines have been circling your life, one filled with delay, confusion, and unanswered questions, and another filled with clarity, restoration, and an unexpected rise that will silence every doubt you ever carried. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You've been sensing something around you lately, a shift you couldn't explain, a sudden pull toward change, a quiet feeling that something is about to appear. These were not random. These were signals. These were God's attempts, gentle at first, then stronger, to grab your attention before the moment passed you by. For hours, He has been trying to reach you. Not with fear, but with urgency. Not with pressure, but with love. And now, with tears of longing, because He sees what your eyes cannot yet see. There is a moment approaching your life, a moment that will define the next chapter of your destiny. A moment that will break a cycle you've been trapped in for far too long. A moment that will release something powerful, beautiful, and life-changing into your path. But you must be awake for it. You must be open for it. You must not turn away this time. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Your spirit has been calling for closure you never received. Healing you've been too tired to seek. Answers you thought would never arrive. But they are forming now, like a rising tide, quietly but powerfully. And God knows that if you ignore this one moment, this opening, this divine alignment, your journey will take longer, and your heart will carry an unnecessary weight. That is why He is reaching for you with such intensity tonight. That is why you were guided here before 11:55 p.m. My beloved child, a revelation is coming toward you, one that will shake the dust off your dreams and make your spirit rise again. It will arrive unexpectedly, softly, almost as if destiny itself is whispering your name. Stay till the end. What is approaching your life will not only shift your present, it will rewrite everything you thought was possible. Something is pulling you into alignment. Something sacred. Something rare. Something once in a lifetime. And you are standing on the edge of it right now. Hold still. Listen closely. Your next moment carries more power than your past ever did. My beloved child, breathe slowly, because the energy around you is shifting again, almost as if the universe is pulling back a curtain you were never meant to keep closed. There is a whisper moving toward you, gentle but unstoppable, carrying the answer to something that has weighed on your heart for far too long. And right now, you are closer than ever to hearing it. Don't skip. Stay till the end. What's coming next will reach the core of your spirit. There has been a storm inside you, not the kind that destroys, but the kind that prepares the earth for something new to grow. Every disappointment, every delay, every silent night where you questioned your worth, none of it was random. All of it was aligning you for this one turning point. You've been standing at a crossroads without realizing it. One road has kept you repeating cycles you were meant to rise above. The other, leads to a version of your life that you thought was impossible. And God has been trying to show you which one is yours. For hours, He has been sending signs, subtle, repeating, undeniable. A thought that wouldn't leave your mind. A memory that resurfaced unexpectedly. A sudden feeling that something big is approaching. These were not coincidences. These were signals of a breakthrough trying to reach you. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, look within for a moment. You know there is something you've outgrown. Something your soul is ready to release. Something your spirit cannot carry anymore. That heaviness, that confusion, that lingering ache. It was the universe telling you a chapter is closing, not because you failed, but because you have evolved beyond it. But here is the truth heaven needs you to hear. A new chapter cannot enter your life unless you let go of the old one. A blessing cannot land where your hands are already full. A miracle cannot step in if you keep the door blocked with fear. God sees the courage you pretend you don't have. He sees the strength you've forgotten. He sees the future waiting for you, the one you stopped believing in. And that is why He is reaching out with such urgency tonight. Stay till the end. Because the next message will show you exactly why your soul has felt so restless, and what destiny has been waiting to deliver into your hands. My beloved child. A quiet force is stepping closer to you now, not loud, not frightening, but powerful enough to rearrange everything you once accepted as normal. You may not see it with your eyes, but your spirit feels it. That slight pressure in the air. That strange sense of anticipation. That whisper that says, something is coming. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Tonight, heaven is not asking you to be perfect. It is only asking you to be present. Present enough to hear what you have been running from. Present enough to feel what you've been avoiding. Present enough to understand that what's unfolding in your life is destined, timed, and divinely calculated. You have reached a moment where your old life and your new life are brushing against each other. A moment where every hidden prayer, every quiet tear, every unanswered question begins to align into one single realization. You were never forgotten. There is a shift coming before 11:55 p.m., a shift that carries clarity you've longed for, signs you've begged for, and direction you desperately need. And God has been trying for hours to pull you toward it. Don't skip now. My beloved child, I need you to notice something. Whenever your breakthrough gets close, your world becomes noisy. Distractions appear. Doubts grow louder. People pull you in different directions. Your mind becomes restless. This is not chaos. This is confirmation. Because right before destiny enters, resistance rises. But this time, you are being given something rare, a final doorway, a final invitation, a final nudge from heaven. Do not miss what is about to unfold. And before we move forward, pause for a moment. If this message is touching something deep inside you, if it feels like it's speaking directly to your soul, if it feels like it arrived at the perfect moment, stay connected. Stay aligned. Stay here with this guidance, because what comes next will define your next chapter. Now breathe. Because the message that follows will reveal why heaven has been so urgent, why God's voice has been trembling, and what destiny has been trying to place in your hands. My beloved child, there is a hush around your destiny right now, as if the heavens themselves are holding their breath, waiting for you to finally understand what has been forming behind the scenes. Something ancient, something sacred, something meant only for you, is drawing nearer with every second you remain here. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You have carried silence like a weight on your back. Silence about what hurts you. Silence about what confuses you. Silence about the dreams you had to bury just to survive. But silence cannot follow you into your next chapter. Because your next chapter requires awakening, not hiding. It requires clarity, not doubt. It requires courage you forgot you had. And that is why God has been calling your name so intensely today. Why His voice trembled. Why His tears fell. Why His presence hovered around you like a gentle storm of truth. There is something you are meant to reclaim. Something you let go of when life got too heavy. Something you convinced yourself you no longer deserved. But heaven disagrees. Heaven is fighting for you. Heaven has been trying to shift your path for hours, hoping you would open your heart before time slips past the 11:55 p.m. threshold. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, feel the air around you. There is a message hidden in the quiet. A sign concealed in the small details you overlook. A revelation wrapped inside a moment that is about to unfold. You've been asking for direction. Whispering questions into the dark. Seeking answers in places that never spoke back. But the answer is closer than you think. It is already walking toward you. It is already shaping your tomorrow. It is already rewriting the next lines of your life story. You just need to stay here long enough for your spirit to hear it. Stay till the end. There is a truth you need to receive. A truth that will release you from what has been draining your spirit. A truth that will guide you toward the turnaround you've been waiting for. A truth that will reveal why God's voice trembled with urgency today. And that truth is about to be spoken next. My beloved child. Something is approaching your life like a quiet footstep in a silent hallway, soft, but unmistakable. You can't see it yet, but your soul feels it. A pull. A shift. A vibration in the atmosphere, as if destiny itself is leaning toward you, whispering, "Be ready. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you." There has been a stirring inside you for days, a restlessness you couldn't explain, a sudden heaviness, a sudden lightness, a sudden urge to reflect on things you thought you had moved on from. These were not random emotions. These were signals. Echoes of something divine moving closer. God has been trying to reach you for hours because you are standing at a threshold. A moment where your past loosens its grip. And your future begins to glow with a light you haven't seen in years. But before that light enters, there is something He needs you to understand. You have been carrying a burden that was never meant for you. A memory. A fear. A disappointment you tucked away but never healed. A wound that pretends to be forgotten but still bleeds in quiet moments. And God has watched you smile through the ache. Carry strength through exhaustion. Hold on when letting go would have been easier. He saw the nights you stayed awake, replaying moments no one knows hurt you. He saw the days you felt alone even with people around you. He saw the prayers you didn't speak out loud, because you weren't sure if you deserved answers anymore. But you do. You always did. And that is why heaven is trembling with urgency tonight. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting. My beloved child, a shift is coming so powerful it will feel like someone opened a window in a room you've been locked in for years. Fresh air. New clarity. New direction. New strength. But to step into that moment, you must understand the message that's arriving next. Because the truth you've been searching for. The clarity you've begged for. The sign you thought would never come. It's here. It's forming. It's about to be placed directly in front of you. Stay till the end. Because what you are about to hear will not only explain your pain. It will reveal the breakthrough that has been waiting for you all this time. My beloved child. There is a quiet truth hovering just inches from your life, waiting for you to finally be still enough to receive it. It has circled you for days, moved around you for weeks, followed you through months of confusion and unanswered questions. And now, it stands at your doorway, ready to enter. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Your spirit has been tired, not because you are weak, but because you have been fighting battles that were never meant to be fought alone. You've been trying to protect your heart, hold your world together, understand why certain people came, why certain people left, and why certain things ended before you were ready. But there is something heaven needs you to realize. Nothing was taken from you. Nothing was lost. Nothing was wasted. Everything was rearranged. Rearranged so your path could align with something higher. Rearranged so your heart could be prepared for something greater. Rearranged so your destiny could begin at the exact moment it was meant to. And that moment is closer than the breath you're taking right now. Don't skip. My beloved child, there is a message that has been trying to enter your life for hours. A message wrapped in divine timing, sealed with purpose, and delivered directly into your spirit. You may have felt hints of it. A sudden pull toward a certain memory. A thought that refuses to leave. A familiar energy brushing against your awareness. These are not coincidences. These are alignments. You are being prepared for the moment your entire story shifts. And here is the truth that heaven has been trying so desperately to tell you. Something you prayed for, something you thought was denied, is about to return in a form far better than what you once imagined. A breakthrough you thought was delayed is actually right on time. A blessing you thought slipped away has been rerouted directly toward you. A miracle you thought you missed has been waiting for the exact second your heart was ready to receive it. And that second might be now. Stay till the end. Because the next words you hear will carry the clarity, direction, and reassurance you've been searching for. Not just for days. Not just for weeks, but for a very long time. What's coming next will explain everything. My beloved child. There is something rising inside your destiny right now. Not loud, not chaotic, but steady, like the first light before dawn. It comes softly, touching the edges of your spirit, calling you toward a truth you cannot ignore anymore. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You have felt a strange pull recently. A sudden heaviness one moment. A sudden hope the next. As if two worlds are tugging at you at the same time. This is not confusion. This is transition. You are standing in the narrow space between what you were and what you are becoming. And God has been trying to guide you through that space, whispering, nudging, pushing gently through signs you didn't always catch. He watched the moments you tried to act strong while your heart was shaking. He saw the smiles you used to hide the storms no one else could see. He noticed the nights you lay awake replaying memories that drained your spirit more than they healed it. My beloved child, you have endured more silently than people know. You have carried your heart like a fragile lantern, still glowing despite everything that tried to put it out. And that is why heaven has been so urgent today. Your breakthrough is near, painfully near. But your hesitation is blocking the final doorway. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting. There is a moment coming toward you. A moment that will feel like someone unlocked a room you forgot existed. A moment where the weight you've carried for years suddenly dissolves. A moment where clarity replaces confusion. Peace replaces restlessness. And alignment replaces chaos. And God wants you awake for that moment. You may not realize it yet, but the thing you've been searching for. The answer. The sign. The direction. The confirmation. It has been circling your life for hours, waiting for you to finally look up and notice it. There is a message forming for you. A message that carries the reason behind your delays. The meaning behind your pain. And the purpose behind every detour that confused you. My beloved child, you are not losing your way. You are being redirected. You are being recalibrated. You are being prepared. Stay till the end. Because what comes next will reveal the exact turning point your soul has been sensing. The truth God tried to tell you all day. And the shift your future has been waiting to begin. My beloved child. There is a quiet trembling in the unseen world right now, as if the very fabric of your future is being rewritten in real time. Every second you stay here, the message becomes clearer, the energy around you becomes sharper, and the truth that has chased you for hours steps closer, determined to reach you at last. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You may not realize this, but your spirit has been in two timelines at once. One tied to the weight of your past. And one pulling you toward a destiny that is finally ready to unfold. This conflict you felt inside. The sudden waves of emotion. The unexpected memories returning. The strange longing you can't explain. None of it is random. It is spiritual alignment. It is destiny calling. It is heaven trying to recalibrate your life before the 11:55 p.m. shift arrives. God has watched you hold on to things you outgrew. People who no longer matched your soul. Situations that dimmed your light. Fears that whispered lies into your heart. But He also saw something else, something most people overlook. You never stopped hoping. Even on your hardest days, a small spark kept burning inside you. That spark is why your life is about to change. My beloved child, listen closely. You are being pulled toward a moment of revelation. A moment that will explain why chapters closed. Why certain people faded away. Why opportunities disappeared right when you thought you needed them most. It wasn't punishment. It was protection. It was preparation. It was divine timing sculpting you into the person who can finally receive what is coming next. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting. There is a door in front of you, you may not see it yet, but I promise you, it is there. Behind that door is the turning point you've been praying for. The clarity that heals confusion. The closure that frees your heart. The blessing that restores your strength. The change that realigns your entire future. You are closer to that door tonight than ever before. This is why God's voice trembled. This is why His presence felt heavy around you today. This is why He kept trying to reach you, again and again, for hours. Because once the clock moves past 11:55 p.m., a new sequence begins. A new alignment activates. A new path opens. Stay till the end. Because the next words you hear will reveal what that new path is preparing to bring into your life. And why heaven refused to let you miss this moment. My beloved child. The air around you is beginning to hum with a quiet intensity, as if something unseen has finally crossed the threshold and stepped into your life. You may not hear it with your physical ears, but your soul knows. Your soul feels the shift, the pull, the awakening that has entered your space. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You have been walking with a heaviness that you never admitted out loud. A heaviness made of questions you never found answers to. Of memories that still echo in silent corners of your mind. Of dreams you placed on hold because life demanded you to be strong even when you were tired. But tonight, that heaviness is loosening. A release is approaching. A breakthrough is forming like a rising tide. God has been watching over you, not as a distant force, but as a presence that has been beside every breath, every tear, every hesitant step you took in uncertainty. And today, He has been trying for hours to get your attention because He sees something you don't see yet. You are aligned with a turning point. A moment where your past no longer has authority. Your fear no longer has a voice. And your destiny begins to speak louder than your doubt. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting. My beloved child, you've been sensing the shift. The strange bursts of intuition. The sudden clarity in the middle of the night. The urge to step away from certain people or situations. The feeling that you're being prepared for something you can't name yet. These are not mood swings. These are not coincidences. These are divine signals. Heaven has been rearranging the path beneath your feet, quietly but unmistakably. And now, that rearrangement is reaching its final moment. You are about to step into a realization that will change everything. Why certain opportunities were delayed. Why certain relationships ended abruptly. Why certain prayers seemed unanswered for so long. It wasn't rejection. It was redirection. And that redirection is now completing its circle. Don't skip. A revelation is approaching you with the softness of a whisper but the power of a storm. A moment where everything that confused you will suddenly make sense. A moment where something hidden will come to light, not to hurt you, but to free you. My beloved child, prepare your heart. Because the message arriving next will not just speak to you. It will awaken something inside you that has been sleeping for years. Stay till the end. What comes next carries the truth you've been waiting for. My beloved child, there is a soft glow rising around your destiny right now, like the faint shimmer of morning light creeping across a dark horizon. It is subtle. It is gentle. But it is powerful enough to transform everything that has been holding you down. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. For so long, you've been moving through life on a tired heartbeat. Showing strength while feeling empty. Smiling through storms no one knew you were drowning in. Pretending you were fine when your soul was quietly breaking. But even in your silence, heaven heard you. Even in your exhaustion, God held you. Even in your doubts, your destiny stayed loyal to you. And tonight, that destiny is waking up. You have felt the signs building around you. A sudden shift in your thoughts. A moment of clarity that appeared out of nowhere. A memory resurfacing at the exact moment you needed it. A strange sense that something is about to enter your life. These are not illusions. These are divine preparations. God has been trying for hours to guide you toward this moment because the next chapter of your life is arriving faster than you realize. A chapter that carries healing, answers, direction, and a powerful transformation. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting. My beloved child, listen carefully. There is something you let go of long ago, not because you wanted to, but because you thought you had no choice. A dream you forced yourself to bury. A love you convinced yourself to forget. A chance you believed would never return. But heaven never buried it. Heaven kept it alive. Heaven has been protecting it until you were strong enough to receive it again. And now, that moment is approaching. Your life is standing at a crossing point. Where the pain of your past meets the promise of your future. Where the confusion of yesterday gives way to the clarity of tomorrow. Where everything that felt lost begins to find its way back to you. Don't skip. God's urgency today was not a warning. It was a rescue. A pull toward alignment. A call toward purpose. A whisper saying, you are ready. Something has been waiting to enter your life, something that will shift your path, calm your spirit, and bring back a light you thought you lost forever. Stay till the end. Because the message that comes next will reveal exactly what that something is. And why heaven refused to let you miss it. My beloved child. There is a sacred stillness forming around you now, a stillness that only appears when something life-changing is moments away from revealing itself. It's the kind of quiet that comes before a long-awaited truth finally steps into the light. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You have felt it building for days. That strange pressure in your chest. That sudden awareness of your own thoughts. That unexpected pulse of intuition telling you, pay attention. These sensations were not random emotions. They were spiritual signals. They were heaven's way of preparing your soul for what's about to unfold. God has been trying to reach you for hours because this moment carries a message that cannot wait. A message that will unlock a chapter of your life that has been paused for far too long. He has watched you walk through situations that drained your light. He has seen you give pieces of yourself to people who never understood the depth of your heart. He has witnessed your loneliness, your confusion, your quiet battles, the ones nobody else ever noticed. And still, you kept going. You kept believing, even when you doubted. You kept moving, even when you were tired. You kept holding on to hope, even when your hands were shaking. My beloved child, heaven honors that kind of strength. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting. There is an energy approaching your life. A shift that carries restoration, revelation, and release. Your soul has been preparing for this moment longer than you realize. That's why everything in your life recently has felt intense, unpredictable, emotional. You were being stretched, not punished. You were being reshaped, not defeated. You were being prepared, not abandoned. And now, the preparation is complete. You are standing on the edge of a moment that will feel like destiny finally catching up to you. A moment where something hidden will be revealed. Something heavy will be lifted. Something beautiful will be returned. You may not see it yet, but it's already in motion, unfolding quietly, aligning perfectly, moving toward you with purpose. My beloved child, breathe deeply for a moment. Because the message that follows is the one heaven has been trying to get to you all day. The one that made God whisper your name with trembling urgency. The one that carries the truth your spirit has been longing to hear. Stay till the end. What comes next will open the door you have been waiting for. My beloved child. There is a sacred stillness forming around you now, a stillness that only appears when something life-changing is moments away from revealing itself. It's the kind of quiet that comes before a long-awaited truth finally steps into the light. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You have felt it building for days. That strange pressure in your chest. That sudden awareness of your own thoughts. That unexpected pulse of intuition telling you, pay attention. These sensations were not random emotions. They were spiritual signals. They were heaven's way of preparing your soul for what's about to unfold. God has been trying to reach you for hours because this moment carries a message that cannot wait. A message that will unlock a chapter of your life that has been paused for far too long. He has watched you walk through situations that drained your light. He has seen you give pieces of yourself to people who never understood the depth of your heart. He has witnessed your loneliness, your confusion, your quiet battles, the ones nobody else ever noticed. And still, you kept going. You kept believing, even when you doubted. You kept moving, even when you were tired. You kept holding on to hope, even when your hands were shaking. My beloved child, heaven honors that kind of strength. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting. There is an energy approaching your life. A shift that carries restoration, revelation, and release. Your soul has been preparing for this moment longer than you realize. That's why everything in your life recently has felt intense, unpredictable, emotional. You were being stretched, not punished. You were being reshaped, not defeated. You were being prepared, not abandoned. And now, the preparation is complete. You are standing on the edge of a moment that will feel like destiny finally catching up to you. A moment where something hidden will be revealed. Something heavy will be lifted. Something beautiful will be returned. You may not see it yet, but it's already in motion, unfolding quietly, aligning perfectly, moving toward you with purpose. My beloved child, breathe deeply for a moment. Because the message that follows is the one heaven has been trying to get to you all day. The one that made God whisper your name with trembling urgency. The one that carries the truth your spirit has been longing to hear. Stay till the end. What comes next will open the door you have been waiting for.